Good morning, everyone. So it is Thursday, day 4 in my classroom of trying to get it set up. So first things first, we came in. It's still a hot mess. My hair is a little crazy, so my apologies. And I am gonna create some type of a to-do list because I work better when I have a to-do list, and we need to have a really strict game plan for today. So I'm gonna write out my to-do list and you guys can kind of watch out. Okay, I think that's a good start. Let's see if we can get this stuff done, and then we can always come back and add more. All right, break. Everybody go do their things. I put everybody to work here, even the young ones. Get that steeple. Get it. Get it. Color it in. Color it. Color it. Color it. Alright, so we have finally finished the stone wall. Ooh, wow, how cool. I know, right? And we are exhausted. I'm cranky because I had to deal with this wall, and it was not at all as much fun as what I thought, especially back in that corner. Oh my goodness. Talk about the frustrations. The frustrations were rising in me. So it's about lunchtime. We're gonna go have lunch, come back, and still tackle our list. So I did not put this up there, but I really want to write it up there just so that I can cross it off. But I completely forgot to write up here on my to-do list that I needed to finish the stone wall. So I'm gonna write that on here right now. And then, oh, sorry. Can you see me? Can you see me? And now I can cross it off. It just feels good to cross some things off sometimes. My son is laughing at me. What else? I'm excited. I got one thing crossed off my list. So now we're gonna we'll come back. We'll start working on some of the letter stuff. I'll finish up some of the other bulletin boards that I need to finish. The blue one over here needs to still get that border finished around it, so I'll finish that. My plan is to get this hung up here too, so then we're gonna figure out how we are going to do that. But that's really about it. That's all I have right now. I did put fabric on this one, so now there is fabric on that one, which is good. Now I have to figure out what kind of bulletin border I want to do with it, because if I do just the normal one that I've done on all the other ones, I feel like it's gonna blend really too much. So don't know if I want to do that. Y'all, what is happening with my hair? We are back from lunch, and now my husband and my son have left to go get a couple more things that we needed in order to put some things up. So back there in the back, we're trying to put up our letters. I was originally gonna have them over here, but because of the brick wall, we ended up deciding to go all the way up. They just don't stand out enough, and I really want them to pop and something to stand out. So now I'm gonna put them up here, and it's gonna say choice right there. So that's what we're gonna be doing next. We are also in the process of trying to figure out how to put up this huge chalkboard that I have on a bulletin board, and I just don't know how it's gonna work. We just don't know. So I want this huge chalkboard to get hung up right over here. It's not focusing. So okay, I want this huge chalkboard to get hung up over here on this bulletin board, because that is going to get used as more of a calendar. So we're going to put birthdays and just kind of have dates that we need to keep track and things that are happening for that month. So that's why I want that to go there. We'll see how well that happens. So I had somebody on one of my other vlogs comment about using the sheets on bulletin boards and how easy it was. Y'all, it is so easy. Like, it is the best thing ever. And I don't even take them home and wash them or iron them. Don't even do it. I put this sheet up, and then I'll just use a border just to kind of trim up and clean up the edges so you don't see any of like the cut parts of it. But it is so unbelievably easy. Like, it's easier than using paper, because I feel like with paper you have to worry about it not crinkling and not having any creases in the middle, because you see all of those creases in paper. With fabric, you can really stretch it out to get out all of those creases, make it super duper tight, and I mean, it doesn't fade, which is fantastic. So that is why I use sheets. It just makes it so much easier on my life, and then I don't have to worry about them over, you know, throughout the year. And I use them literally every single year. It's the exact same ones. I never change them after that. So it makes it super duper easy. And if you spill something on it, y'all, it's a sheet. You can take some detergent, take them, wash it off with a cloth, and then it's clean. So that makes it pretty easy too. So that's why I use it. Sorry, I got on my little soapbox over here. We're not allowed to be here tomorrow. It's closed on Fridays still, so we're not gonna be here tomorrow. And I'm gonna use tomorrow to probably film a video maybe, and work on my stickers, because we found a company that's gonna be printing my stickers for me. So that's what we will be working on tomorrow. And then I'm also working on getting my data binder units up and running on Teachers Pay Teachers and on my store. So I am going to be using tomorrow to do that, and pretty much the whole weekend to do that. I also really want to get a stage for my classroom. I'm gonna see how well that all happens this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Sorry, I'm chewing a gum. I may be very annoying, sorry. So now while they're gone, I'm gonna work on finishing up this border that's on this one and then getting some things cleaned up too. So that's what I'm gonna start doing right now. Talk to you in a little bit. Okay, so now my bulletin board is finished, so I accomplished something while they were gone. I'm extremely happy with it. There it is. So it's just a navy blue sheet with the burlap kind of ruffled border all the way around. And hopefully I'll be able to get that big old chalkboard up there. We'll see. And it has the beautiful brick wall around it. It's starting to come together. I'm so excited. Okay, so I've done that. Now I think I'm just going to try to tidy up a little bit. And let's get tidying. I don't know what I want to do with these yet. They have my clipboards and dry erase boards in them. So if you have an idea of where I can put this, leave it down below, please. Okay, so I think we finally have an idea for the border, and I'm gonna tell you guys about it. So, like I said, I didn't know what to do with this big blue wall behind me, and I didn't want to do burlap like I've done on all of the other bulletin boards because I didn't want to like overdo the burlap, if that makes sense. That's just way too much burlap to me. By the way, look at how awesome that word choice looks. I love it. Okay, moving on to what we were talking about. So I couldn't think of it. I've tried like the plain borders, wasn't loving it. And I wanted something that just really screamed Harry Potter. I called Mr. G to help me think through an idea because he is one of the best thinkers ever. And he came up with the idea of just, you know, thinking of something that like really makes him think of Harry Potter. And y'all know that scene where there's a bunch of like papers flying everywhere? he was like, book pages, try to do book pages around the edge. And I said, you know what, that's a great idea, because the teacher of the job that I pretty much took, because she became a reading specialist, she had a Harry Potter book that she used for word art because it was very well loved and destroyed and all of it was falling apart. So she was using it for word art and her students would create art on these pages. Well, why not use the cut up Harry Potter book pages on the wall? So now we are in the process of creating the Harry Potter book page border over here around the edge. So we're not gonna do the bottom part of it, we're just gonna go all the way around, coming up, ooh, over here and all the way down that side too. So that is the project that we are now working on. Hopefully we'll get this done pretty quickly. We'll see. So excited. Okay, so my room is finally coming along. It's been a little stressful adventure this week, but it is finally coming along. Like I said, I can't come in tomorrow, so I wanted to try to get as much done today, which I think we're gonna go pick up my son and then just try to do some cleanup time and see if that helps for next week, because I do have a few other things that I need to be working on next week. So to give you guys a little bit of a tour, oh my goodness, it looks so pretty. So here's the front. I'm gonna see if I can just step back. There's the front of it. I do want to have like a small stage right here. Again, I don't know how much that's gonna happen, but choice is my big word. That's the word that that's my word. I talk with my students about choices. You know, we make choices with how we learn, we make choices in, you know, what we read and where we sit, and we make choices as far as our behavior and who we're friends with and the actions that we do all day and where we want to go with our life. There's all choices that we make. So choice is a really, really important word for me, and I want my students to know that too. So that's why I have that. Then I have the page, Harry Potter page border that goes all the way around, courtesy of Mr. G, who helped give me that idea. I am not going to be leaving that little owl there. I just didn't know what to do with him yet. So we still have a lot of that. All this stuff needs to get packed up and go back to storage. So that's why that's there. Then I have a smaller bulletin board over here, which right now I'm thinking of using it for our word studies. So that's why that's there. I do have, I don't know if it's going to come up on camera very much. There it is. But I do have a little black pocket chart here to hold some of our words for the word studies. 1, 2, 3. Again, I think it's like centers. I'm not really sure just yet, but that's the idea. My libraries is still a hot mess. I have not finished with that. I have my bigger bulletin board, which is over here. My small group table is going to go right here. And sadly, I am not going to be getting my small group table until the 26th, which really isn't that big of a deal because school starts the 24th. So I'm going to start without the small group table. Again, no big deal. So, yeah, so there's my bulletin board. I have a TV with an Apple TV to be able to do any projections over there. We're still trying to figure out if we can hang this up there. We'll see if that happens. Our fantastic, huge rock wall, which is amazing. This side I really haven't done anything with. This poor little corner has been neglected so bad. This is going to be like a writing corner, and I'm just going to use the burlap border just to go around this one as well, because I can't think of anything else to use it with. So there's still a bunch of stuff that I have to sort through and clean out, but everything else is pretty much coming together. I have this table here. I'm going to get a replacement for the one that's broken. That's the one that came broken. So that replacement's coming, and it's going to go right here. I have this one, the smaller round one, and then 2 sets of desks. But yeah, there's my room. I'm so excited. It looks so good in here. So I think we're gonna go pick up my younger son now. I am gonna go ahead and end this video so that we can start doing some editing for it. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Not sure if there's gonna be a vlog the next day after, well, tomorrow after you're watching this one. Anyways, so not sure if I'm gonna be doing any vlogging because I'll just be at home, and I'll probably be doing some cleaning there too. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye. It Learns to Read. These are such phenomenal books for the beginning of the year. And the reason I say is in this book, and I'll show you just a little bit of it because it is really cute. It talks a lot about inspiration and just building that inspiration. Where do you get inspired to write? And that inspiration is everywhere. So